Alright, good morning everyone. This is my hella late end of year Dolly review, or I guess really early end of year Dolly review. There are a couple dolls I have that are still in transit here from different parts of the world, but due to the whole COVID-19 things kind of screwed up the mailing system. So, we're just going to start now, and then I'll make an addendum later on when the new people come in. And I'm just going to show you the different dolls in my collection as it stands today. As you can see, these are fairly realistically sculpted dolls. So these are not toys. They are not meant for children. These are collectibles for adults, although I'm sure some people might share the interest with their kids. But that's a completely different thing altogether. So I'm just going to show you my doll collection. A lot of these dolls are nude, so if you're not into seeing dolly nudity, switch to something else, and or fast forward to the part where there aren't any nude dolls. Most of my dolls are closed. The first ones are probably going to be nude, but yeah, I'm just going to show you what I have in my collection as it stands today, which is August 18th or 19th, who knows, of 2020. So we're going to get right into it. Okay. We're going left to right, and we're going to start with my Dollit's Hyun in the corner. That's the name of the head sculpt on a People 60 Moe body. I'm planning on changing out her hands since I'm not a huge fan of this particular style. She is an SD. She is the only full SD I have right now. I have a couple of bodies in transit or stuck in custom somewhere, so there's that. Next to her is a Doll Zone body in, I think, pale skin or fresh skin, not 100% sure. And next to that is a Minifee A-line body in tan. I have two heads coming in. They're at a friend's house now, so they are in transit, but they are meant for these two bodies. Next to those are my Lily Cat Constantine in tan skin, and then I have my doll Chateau Agatha in white skin. She's on the taller MSD body. The rest of these dolls are MSDs, as you'll see soon. Next to her is an Echo Town Dolores. She is a new addition to my crew. I actually wanted the Aya, but I was only able to find the Dolores in the old body. So hopefully one day I will be able to find an Aya so I can add her to my collection as well. And we're going to go down a level. Alright. In the very, very corner, in the terrible lighting, we have Amaris. She is a doll in mind Marina head on a doll Chateau kid body. Next to her is a doll Chateau Lydia on the doll Chateau kid body, and then we have a doll Chateau Lydia on the doll Chateau body. So these three are actually mods in progress. The Lorena head, I accidentally melted her face, so I had to do a lot of sanding and stuff to get her to look normal again. The horns are actually drilled in and sculpted to her head, so that was a very interesting project. I don't normally do mods, but since she was already damaged, it kind of encouraged me. The Lydia and Delia heads, I decided not to drill directly into their heads to make their horns. I actually wanted to start making them in their wig caps, like I started doing with Lydia. You can see the wireframe for that. And yeah, these bodies are dyed tan, and I liked the gold leaf paint on it, although I'm noticing that the gold seems to stand out a whole lot more on darker skin as it normally does. Here, one second, right here, let me fix this face real quick. Okay, this is the Msd Scarecrow Hal from Doll Zone, and he is on a, what is this? I think it's a Miro doll boy body. I'm not Miro doll. Is it Miro doll? I believe it's Miro doll. This body actually came with this Goki doll Mio head next to it. They were fairly similar in color, but I actually wanted Mio to be a girl, so I switched bodies around and stuff like that, and I came with that. He needs his ceremonial robes, his hair, and his horns as well. So yeah, that is him. I also dyed him tan, which was a really fun project. Took a really long time. This is a Goki doll Mio on an Msd girl body with the large bust. I believe she is in peach skin. The head was in white skin, so I blushed it to match. And in her lap is a Doll Zone Mew Mew on a Bobobi Aaron body. A little bit of a weird hybrid that I made up. She still needs hair, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with her. Next to her is a doll in mine, Marina. This is what the head is supposed to look like before all the modifications and stuff happened. She is also on an MU doll body with the large bust, but I dyed her tan because I really like the tan bodies, but I wasn't able to get a tan one during their event, so, you know, this kind of happened. This... oh, I forgot. This girl's name is Kitty. She hasn't told me what her full name is yet. This is Corinne. This is not her final wig. This is just kind of something I had because she didn't want to be bald anymore. This surly lady in the corner in an outfit in progress is Siobhan. She is a doll in mine, Leia head, on an MU doll small busted body. And I actually dyed her tan as well. You can see a theme with a lot of my dolls. I do like more tan skin than anything. Okay. Down here on the bottom shelf is a hot mess. These are doll clothes materials for sewing project for this girl and my Monster High girls. This girl in the pink, I have yet to redo her face up. I had done it a really long time ago, but since it's so warm I can't actually do any face ups. This is a Guliope, frightfully tall Guliope from the Monster High doll line, and next to her is a frightfully tall Claudine. Claudine is actually one of my favorites, right next to Frankie Stein and Abby the Abominable Snowman. I love her to pieces. Okay, down here are my floating heads. As you can see, there are quite a few of them, not including the ones that are still in transit. So I'm gonna go in order from left to right. Leftmost one is a Doll Zone Gill head that was modified a little bit, and I have to do some color matching to make the mods blend in to the head. It's really well done. It's very well sanded and everything, but I guess I didn't have the time to blush everything to match, but that's fine. I have time now since we're all in lockdown. This is my Doll Chateau Debbie head. This is a head that I planned on selling a very long time ago, but the more I have her around, the more she grows on me, so I'm just trying to figure out what to do with her. She wanted to steal one of the two bodies that were higher up on the ship, but I told her no, we're going to have to get her own body later. This is, I think, a Doll Zone Ita head. This is Margaret, as many of you have seen her in one of my other videos. I've done her face up quite a while ago. I'm wondering if I should redo it. I haven't decided as yet. Next to her is the SD version of the Doll Zone Hal head. Really, really cute sculpt. Although I had her settled for the character on the Feeple 60 Moe body, but then when I finally got her in, I noticed that the head sculpt didn't really match. I'm considering putting her up for sale. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll leave a link to that below possibly. You can check her out there. But until then, she's just kind of hanging out with the rest of my SD heads. This boy is a recent addition, one who I'm very, very happy to have and really, really excited to paint as soon as it stops being so humid. This is my little rebel Andre. He is going to be a shell of a book character that I really like. So yeah, that's going to be in progress for a little while, so keep an eye out for an update on him in the future. When in the future, I'm not entirely sure, but it will be coming one day. And here we have another book character. This is going to be the husband of my Feeple 60 girl. This is the Rumpeldoll Abaddon sculpt, and this character's name is Brushin. He's a really, really cool character. He essentially saves the world. So that's kind of cheesy, I know, but if you listen to the audiobook called Eidolon, it's like a political romance kind of thing, but it's not as heavy as it sounds. But this was painted by the artist Rumpeldoll themselves, and I am so glad to have him. I tried to get it on the pre-order last year, and I missed out on the pre-order, but they had a head in stock that they were willing to sell me. I'm so excited about that. So he has finally come home. I have his body on layaway, and one day it will reach here. And this dude, excuse all this, I'm in the process of making him a wig cap, as I am with Abaddon and a couple other dolls you see. This is the Rumpeldoll Morpheo. This is the reason I got into Rumpeldoll in the first place, because just look at those little teeth and look at those ears. Oh my goodness, I've seen so many people with this boy, and he is just adorable or really cute. Like, no matter what you do with this sculpt, it is very lovely. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with him just yet. His body is trapped by Dollie, fully paid for and trapped by Dollie, but one day he will be a real boy. One day. So yeah, let me get up real quick. Ooh, my knees. Alright, so that is my collection as of August 2020. Many things have changed. I sold off nearly all of my Lily Cat dolls to try and get some stuff ready in time for baby's arrival, and thankfully everything turned out well. A lot of these dolls were stuck at my friend's house for like 6 months or something like that, so I'm glad to finally get them home. I had intended to do a box opening, but as you can tell, I was too impatient to actually do that. So maybe with the next doll arrival, I'll have enough self-control to do a box opening. But yeah, if you have any questions about any of the dolls in my collection, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in another video soonish, I hope. I'm not trying to stick to a schedule because, you know, mommying and life in general has been kind of hectic. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and let me know which girl or boy is your favorite down below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.